Welcome everyone to another episode of the world's greatest news and reviews. Your boy Captain Mel here, and today I'm joined by
Weapon 2!
Your boy T-Crawler.
Today we are bringing you an official trailer reaction for Brightburn. Brightburn? Trailer 2.
Brightburn!
Alright, so you might have caught me and your boy T-Crawler did a trailer reaction for the very first Brightburn trailer, teaser trailer, whatever you want to call it. But who was absent and who was very excited for this movie is Mr. Weapon 2.
That was me.
So
I wasn't here. I was very excited about it.
What do you think about the Brightburns?
Well, I'm telling you what. This is quickly becoming something that I think is going to be one of my favorite movies of this year. I mean, whoever thought of this plot line is my hero.
I hope that guy got promoted.
I hope so.
Like literally instantly.
I mean, why we haven't thought of this sooner? A horror story about somebody with the power of Superman deciding that they want to be evil and kill people and do the most horrible things to people. Holy shit, that's a scary thing.
That's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
Fucking terrifying. T-Crawler?
And the imagery and the stuff they use in this thing is freaking phenomenal. Yeah.
What do you think? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I love how excited you get. With this, the thing that really, again, gets me, just like with Umbrella Academy that you guys reviewed, I like that it's neither Marvel or DC. As far as you know, I mean, I haven't seen any
No, I think this is original, I think. Yeah.
So it's always good to sometimes get out of those two, you know, and do something different. And like you said, it's when we do, like we did our favorite movies for the year, and it's not going to be any surprise that this is going to be probably in our top 3.
Yeah.
And it's just, like you said, a horror movie, super villain movie, or super, yeah, it's just, this thing looks phenomenal. It's eerie. It's kind of scary. And it's like, yeah, and there's scenes in this trailer that I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you know, when the plane crashed and they said they couldn't find the passengers and he's over there eating something, like, is he eating the people, or is he just eating a freaking cheese cracker snack or something? I don't know. Like,
I loved when he realizes that he has powers, like when he squeezes the girl's hand, or when the thing that really got me when he the hand and the blade of the lawnmower and it breaks, and that little smirk, and like everybody knows that saying, absolute power corrupts absolutely. We like it's real, are super lucky that Superman is inherently a good person, right? Because what if a being had that kind of power? And not even that they weren't a good person, but let's just say they're not freaking Superman. They're like you or I. Because I'm sorry, if I had Superman's powers, I can completely guarantee that I wouldn't do some fucked up shit for personal gain, right? I'm not saying I'd murder people, because I probably wouldn't. Unless you cut in front of me in line at Fred Meyer on a Saturday. Oh! Say excuse me, it's not hard!
Use your manners!
Damn! Anyway, I'm just saying, like, that little smirk that he gave, that's utterly, because, again, it's a child, and it's a child saying, I can do whatever I want, and nobody has the power to stop me. Holy shit, that is terrifying.
You know, and I actually wonder what his weakness is going to be.
There's got to be something.
Every
to stop
superhero or villain has some type of weakness, and when you go with the general, like, you know, with all these, you know, superhero, with this type of genre of movie, right? So I wonder what his weakness is going to be.
Well,
I'm just curious, and then, you know, and that's when you come into the fan theories and all the, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, for all our sakes, I hope he does have a weakness. But I mean, the things are, you know, in almost tons of these superhero stories, you have the bullying, where people were bullied, they were picked on, Peter Parker was picked on, all these people were picked on, and it's like, oh no, they just dealt with it, and they still did the right thing. This is a guy who says, fuck this shit. I'm going to do the opposite thing. I'm going to screw people. I'm going to screw people up. And we've all seen these horror movies where Jason's coming after people and whoever's coming after people, and they're stronger than they should be, and you think they should have got killed, but they didn't kill. This is freaking Superman.
Yeah,
this is that times 1 million. Okay, you know that guy who you couldn't kill and he's chasing you and you're trying to run and you keep falling down in the movies? This guy is faster than everybody. There's one scene where he's just running through all the walls of the house back and forth, just blasting through the house.
This
think
is
it's
like
a little different.
crazy.
It's a little different than Superman.
Scared the shit out of his mom.
Well, yeah, and then there's a part where his dad, who in the trailer is like, he's not our son. He lifts him in a truck without lifting the truck. So there's some kind of telepathy or something. There's telekinesis or whatever you call that power. He's lifting this truck without lifting it. So he's doing stuff Superman can't even do.
Well, and here's the thing. It's like it's not even like you see Jason, so I'm gonna try to run whatever. Something this powerful. There's no point in running.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like if you know how powerful, I'm gonna be dead before I even realize he's trying
the
to
sheriff
kill
is
me.
on the porch. He's like, hey, in mid-sentence.
Because boom, he's gone. Where'd he go? Where'd the sheriff go?
And so it's getting back to the concept. It's such a brilliant concept because, as we talked about in the previous trailer reaction, the way the trailer is structured in the beginning, it lends to a Man of Steel vibe. You can tell that that's what they're trying to emulate. And again, with the imagery and all that, it does lead you of a young Clark Kent. And it's just like. That guy is brilliant who came up with this. He's just in the writer's room and what's a good idea for a horror movie? What if Superman was bad?
Wait! We can go with that!
Yeah.
That's a genius idea!
And they're like, what really cool director would be perfect for something like this? There's nobody that we can get that has comic book movie experience that would be perfect. Wait,
There is.
they fired James
over something.
Are you punking me?
No.
They would never fire. They fired James Gunn?
That's our guy.
Get the phone. Get the phone. Give him all the money. All the money. Which, as we were talking about when we saw the credits, we're happy that James Gunn is still working and making probably great movies still.
And there's a chance I could be wrong with this, but I don't think this is attached to any comic book. I think this is purely original intellectual property, and somebody just came up with a story. I think that we ought to do a movie about this, which I think is genius.
I'm pretty sure in the writer's room you have people probably saying, hey, well, there's General Zod, he's pretty much an evil Superman, or there's Bizarro.
Not the same thing.
It's not
the same thing.
Not the same thing. So it just...
There's a difference between beings that are up to no good and to personal gain and will do bad things for personal gain, and somebody who is just going to kill people and everybody just because... and in the most horrific, scary ways.
Just because he can, because no one can stop him.
And nobody can.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. I can't wait to see this.
I can't wait either.
Really excited. And I think
Memorial
it's going to be great. Yeah, right around the corner. Closing thoughts?
No, I just can't wait to see this stuff.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
No? Alright.
Oh wait, Jay and Silent Bob reboot's coming up. Jay and Silent Bob reboot, don't forget.
We love the Kevin Smiths. We'll be doing a reaction for that too.
That's right.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of the World's Greatest Reviews and Reviews. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Peace.
Peace.